This is A Tale of Two Scoundrels. My first Kickstarter was Scoundrels Making Your Game Criminal. But now I have Scoundrels of Brixton that is launching here shortly. And there is undoubtedly going to be some confusion because they both have the title Scoundrels, using the same style font, same style of vibe. So we're dealing with crime, making games criminal. And it's undoubtedly going to cause some people to say, what's the difference between the two? Are they different? Are you just putting a new cover on an old book? So this video is here to clarify that. Scoundrels is a systemless game supplement. And the intent for this is to be able to take any sort of game, sci-fi or modern, and be able to inject a criminal element into it. So if you want crime-themed adventures or have your characters maybe not involved in crime, but maybe interact with crime-themed situations, this is the game for you. It does have a very general setting for locations and NPCs. It does have the factions. It also has a means of, if you look through here, you can roll and create crime theme adventures. So we have here is a adventure creation. So with a handful of rolls, you can actually come up with a pretty decent crime adventure. And they also have, and this is also rules for running a crew. So if you want your own, if characters want to do their own crime gang, they can, this is for them. Scoundrels of Brixton is actually a detailed setting, and we go into detail over the, for both Sky City, which was the implied setting for Scoundrels, but also the solar system that it inhabits, as well as a subsector that it inhabits. And this is written for the for the Cepheus Engine. Cepheus Engine is based on the Traveller SRD, and Traveller is that well-known sci-fi, well-loved system. And so I'm not sure what sort of claims I can make with legalese, but basically, as you look through here, the same stats that are used for the NPCs are the same stats that you'll see in Traveller SRD, as well as the Cepheus Engine SRD, and it also Universal World Profile also corresponds as well. So the Cepheus Engine SRD is compatible with the Traveller SRD, and so therefore using deduction you can apply. It's also useful for your Traveller gates. Now there may have to be a slight adjustments based on which version you're using, but know that it's fully compatible. So, but it's also saying that this is, even though the NPCs and the worlds are also written using those rules, there's still quite a bit in here that is useful for really any game system. So it's not really game system reliant. So where does that lead us? Scoundrels stands alone. Scoundrels of Brixton stands alone. But combined together, it's peanut butter and chocolate. This is a peanut butter and jelly. This is coffee and cream. This is a combination that works really well. And they augment each other. And probably over a long period of time, some of the setting material will eventually be moved over to Scoundrels as we continue to publish and get more fleshed out. But at least for the next quite a few years, they both work very well together. And so those of you who have purchased this, there's value in this. Same likewise, if you buy this, there's value in owning this. So a 1-2 punch. They are different but the same, at least as far as supplementing what I'll call the Scoundrelverse. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.